hundreds of YouTube and Facebook groups showing all this crap. They're going out of their way not to show mine. Going out of their way to try to convince people not to look at mine and not to listen to mine through terms like mentally ill and crazy. These people are literally slandering all of our names. They are making it worse for all of us. They are making it so that they're showing blatantly how easy it is for them to manipulate words in order to justify crimes against disabled and homeless people. What Megan Misigatis has done is make things worse for people like her son, not just me. If you don't fight these fights and you're just going to look away when these things happen to others and you're going to use your family as an excuse, you do not get to advocate. You do not get to pretend that you advocate, because you're not. If you're afraid to advocate because of your son, then you can't advocate. At that point, you need to abdicate. I'm not sure if you guys know what that word means, but it means to give it up. Give it up. These officers got to pretend like they were doing the right thing. Like they were doing the right thing by forcing me to go to Meg Misigatis for something that is their fucking job. But then again, it's not their job either, is it? They can't investigate themselves. For me to have to go to them, to the Dual County Sheriff's Department, with them knowing that I'm trying to turn them in, knowing that they have repeatedly gotten away with committing these crimes against me, and now they're going to do it to others, and you're fine with it. If these people would look at my evidence and post that up, it shows that the fucking narrative sold is bullshit. And yeah, there's a lot of people who claim that they were going to help me. Did they ever? What did they help me with? Did they help me to show the fucking hell that I'm going through, or did they fucking bluster pretty goddamn words at me? I get why Sarah Nelson ran away. She had every fucking right and reason to do so. Why? Because she's recorded on my YouTube channel. Drunk as a fucking skunk. Again. Talking about fucking hurting people. What was I in trouble for? When I tried to turn in fucking Leslie Snell, I said that I was going to give out her number, and I certainly did, didn't I? I'd already given out her number. She works for the Dual County Sheriff's Department, dumbass. Now, she tried to give out my personal number, knowing that I was being threatened, harassed, and intimidated on the internet. She was involved in every step of that. She had her name all over my fucking paperwork. But you guys don't have time, do you? You pretend to care, you pretend to love me. How many times have I met Sarah Bacon? I hope I didn't say Sarah Nelson. She's in prison. Yeah, she's the assistant warden, one of the ones that I had to go to try to get a stop put to the abuse by the other guards, and that includes sexual assault, and we'll get into that. Yes, I was sexually assaulted by the guards in the Lincoln prison. There are witnesses to it. Their names and also their inmate numbers are written down in my paperwork buried back there. You guys got no idea. Have you ever been sent to prison when you're not even convicted? Do you know what it's like to try to turn in bad officers, and they can utilize their power to have you literally put in prison on false charges? They can prevent you from being able to show your evidence by calling you mentally ill. Meanwhile, I got to deal with fucking public pretenders who aren't even pretending to defend me. They're making no effort at defending me, no effort of getting in contact with me or discussing my case in a fashion other than to treat me like I'm retarded, like everyone else. Megan Misigatis, she's got a daughter named Emily, or is it Emma or Emily? I'll have to read the article. But you know, these are articles. They're actual articles. And, when she says that these places won't listen to her and they won't try nothing, you know what? You're trying to get fucking money. Okay, that's what you're trying to get, Meg. You're trying to get them to give you money. Well, I'm not asking you for that. I'm asking you to help fucking expose stuff that they already know is going on, Meg. They already know it's going on. They have already reported on it in the fucking newspapers. The stuff that I was telling you about guards bringing in the fucking drugs in their parts, female parts. Where are the telephones that are in that prison? Where do all of those telephones come from? Every one of those telephones is pulled out of someone's vagina. And every one of those someones are female guards at the prison. Every one of them. If you find an illegal cell phone in the prison or illegal drugs, the illegal drugs might have come from a male. They might have, but they always come from the guards. Always. Why are there so many drugs in the prison? Because of the guards. It's not just Michelle Cini sneaking in marijuana in her vagina. Why do they sneak in cell phones? Well, because first of all, inmates are denied access to the phones. If you are abused by a guard, they think it's hilarious. They'll do it 3 or 4 guards at a time. What they like to do is they'll come start shit with you. They'll have a couple of guards come to your door and fuck with your fucking tray. And they'll have another guard stand off at a distance and pretend like he couldn't hear nothing and like you're the bad guy. See, he's standing off at a distance for a reason. See, he's supposed to play observer. Oh, well, I didn't see them messing with it. All I saw was, and that's a setup. That's why those cameras need to record the audio, and they also need to record the whole situation. But there's no audio in those. I repeatedly tried writing stuff on paper, and no matter what, there was some excuse why it wasn't good enough. Meanwhile, the stuff that I tried to turn in, it turned out later that I was right, wasn't it? Was or was not Michelle Cini bringing in drugs in her vagina? She was. Was she or was she not having... You know what? Let's just not even get into that. Let's get into the fact that I was sexually assaulted in the prison for trying to turn in guards. I was sexually assaulted, and let me tell you about this situation. There's a guy named Jared Checkle. Jared Checkle was also a county safekeep. That means he's not convicted of a felon. It either means that his county doesn't have a jail or they don't want to deal with him. So Jared Checkle was a witness to the fact that they turned off the TV. They didn't turn off the TV itself, they turned off the volume. When that situation was happening there in the rec room and they were trying to set me next to Jamie Mowell, who is a murderer, or not Jamie Mowell, it was, God, I have that stuff written down. Fuck, what is that guy's name? Fuck, I'm trying to remember. He looks a spitting image of registered Nebraska sex offender Robert Franklin Warnick, just with longer hair. And like I said, it's written back there. I gotta try to dig that stuff out to show you guys. And meanwhile, I still have to deal with the fact that I don't have a safe environment. You know, if these people are going to help me to get a safe environment, that also includes doing something about these predators. If you're going to let them go, look at Waylon Lolatai assaulted me on January 5th or January 6th of 2018. And then he also assaulted Samuel Leon Lawrence IV that same year. He also assaulted Michelle Clark that same year. He also assaulted Michelle Rodriguez that same year. He was also involved in the situation with Zaid Atkinson where they were saying it was a racist thing. You see that black officer with a shotgun? You guys wanted to complain that they pulled guns on Zaid Atkinson? One of them officers was Waylon Lolatai. And the longer this goes on, the more abuse I have to go through. I still don't have anyone in person. That's the thing about Meg Missigatis being a fucking antagonist. That's exactly what she is. She did not do her job as a mandated reporter. She did not communicate effectively with these people. They thought that she was supposed to be a go-between so that I actually had an advocate to help me turn in these crimes. They thought that's what she was supposed to do. We argued, me and the Dual County Sheriff's Department had that argument for 6 fucking months. Me and Meg Misigatis had that argument for 6 fucking months. These people want to say this isn't their fault and that's not their fault and this isn't their fault. Well, you know what? It's not my fault that both sides went out of their way not to effectively communicate. It is not my fault. When Meg Misigatis says, well, I told them. When? When did you fucking tell them, Meg? When? When you say, oh, Sean, I told you. Yes, I know, Meg, you told me 1,000 fucking times. Some of those arguments that we had, what was the argument over? It was over the fact that you need to fucking tell him, Meg, or they get to keep playing it off. After you told them, and I verified and recorded it. All right? I verified and recorded that situation for your fucking safety, Meg. For your fucking protection. So that if you said, yes, Sean, I did that, I can say, see, I have proof that she's telling the truth on that. She did try that. She did say those things. Now, why the fuck, instead of making a fucking police report, did she want to argue for 6 goddamn months while I'm being abused that whole 6 goddamn months? Whenever there's an issue with the fucking cops, I'm always told to go to Megan Misigatis, and she always tells me it's not her job. Meanwhile, it is somebody's job. Jen Beebe's. It is Jen Beebe's job. That whole time, Jen Beebe was court-ordered to do her job. That whole time, she fucking ignored me and irked her duties despite being paid for it. Megan Misigatis wants to throw it in my face and treat me like shit because it's not her job. Well, guess what? Whether it's your job or not, you're already fucking involved. Anything that you fucking told me, you need to tell the fucking cops. You need to tell the FBI. If you're gonna fucking tell me these things, and you're gonna fucking change your story later, Meg, I'm not gonna fucking believe you. I'm not. I have it recorded where you changed your mind about a story. Either it happened or it fucking didn't, Meg. Since I've got you recorded saying both, which you might have fucking believe. Which one do you think a fucking jury is gonna believe? They're sure as fuck not gonna believe you were telling the truth. Now the only fucking saving goddamn grace that you have is my evidence. And that still doesn't fucking help you, does it? And why is that? Because you proceeded with trying to do some of those things. So then the cops get to pretend that I had an advocate the whole time. They get to pretend at that point that everything that you had said about that not being your job is null and fucking void. And then you get to pretend that, well, since you had that title, you fucking pulled up your big girl panties and did the right thing, but you didn't. You didn't follow through, did you? No, you made every excuse for them after the fact. You fucking scammed me, Meg. Just like Marcia Estrada and Penny Cooper. That is a fucking scam. I'm told that I have to go to those people to try to get help with the fucking abuse. I have to go to those people to try to turn this shit into the cops. And I go to those people and they aren't interested at all. That's their fucking jobs. It may not be Megan Misigatis' job, but it is Marcia Estrada's. It is Penny Cooper's. It is Kara Heller's. It is fucking Jen Beebe's, and they did not do their fucking jobs. Why are you going to keep sending me to people that won't do their fucking jobs? And by the way, it is their jobs. If they can do it for others, they can do it for me. Jen Beebe, after going to her for over a fucking year to try to get help with this shit, and for 5 months, her fucking ignoring me, even court ordered to do her job. And then what did she tell me? I need to fucking subpoena. What the fuck am I going to somebody for help turning in fucking predators and I have to fucking subpoena you? I can't. I don't have any money. So at that point, Jen Beebe gets to take advantage of the system to get away with the shit that she fucking did wrong. And it must be my fault this whole time along because they called me mentally ill. What does mentally ill mean, motherfucker? Show me your fucking definition and show me how they fucking used it against me. They pretended that I was fucking schizophrenic. They repeatedly told hospitals and hospital staff that I was schizophrenic to have them write it down. And then they tried to play it off in court like it's a fucking diagnosis. No. No, it's abso-fucking-lutely not. What's the name of the fucking doctor? What's the name of the doctor when I was taken to the hospital in Longmont? What is the name of the doctor who got to see me for 6 full months in order to diagnose me as schizophrenic? Where is that doctor? Is it possible for that doctor to do such a thing over 6 months period of time in one fucking day? No. You guys and your assumptions are as far from the fucking truth as possible. But when you have so-called helpers like Megan Mitsigatis, who's now going to pretend shit didn't happen that is fucking recorded, and now there is an illegal firearm out there that could be used to fucking shoot up Chapel High School, or any other number of places or people, including churches, or the grocery store even. And there is evidence in recent history, as in within the last few days, of her absolutely being notified. It is verified. And has she done anything about it still? No. No, she hasn't. Nobody has even tried to contact me about it. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Because Meg Mitsigatis, when I let her know that I was being forced to make an illegal firearm, even then she did nothing. Then, of course, after months and months of taking lots of abuse, she went to say, oh, well, what about that guy with the cat? What guy with the cat? Do you even know his fucking name? Did you even bother to find out about that situation? Did you help me to turn that in? Did you actually help me to turn that in? She wants to take credit for the situation with Tara Smith when she finally showed up. She didn't show up to fucking investigate anything. You can hear in that conversation, she tries to fucking talk about everything but. I mean, when she starts asking those questions, you can see that I'm flustered and fucking stumped. I'm thinking to myself, why are these the questions she's asking? You know, she's supposed to be there so that I can turn in my predators, so that I can show her evidence of the situation with Scott DaCosta and the situation with his deputies and the situation with people in town and in the next fucking jurisdiction over and the fucking hell that I'm going through. And, of course, was Megan Mitsigatis there? Was she on the phone with me? No, she never had fucking time. I have to do the shit around other people's schedules. Other people's schedules, but do they work around mine? Do they work around my ability to go to fucking Starbucks for when I actually have enough money to even fucking go? I mean, I got still over a week before I have a fucking dollar to my name. I got 4 pennies in my door. That's all of my money, and one of those pennies is fucking Canadian. And then you guys want to keep on giving me advice. And when I'm fucking frustrated and I say, hey, please, stop giving advice and find out what the fuck is going on. Please. Oh, I'm a horrible person now, right? No, fuck you. You want to compare fucking body counts? Your grandma died 2 fucking years ago and you're going to be a fucking cunt to this day about it? That was 2 fucking years ago. Get off your ass. You're a fucking witness. Wait, no, you're not. You're a fucking coward and a liar and a piece of shit. I said all of the things that you people were doing, and you wanted to fucking hide like rats. When the cops claimed that those things never happened, that you guys never did those things, wrote down their own fucking narrative, and denied me access to speak to you guys or show you what's going on, and played their little fucking monkey tricks. And of course, you guys didn't fucking contest it in the least bit. And you want to say it's not my fault, it's not my fault. Well, it's not my fault either. If you want to fucking stop the abuse, speak up. It is your fault because you didn't speak up. It is your fault because you know a false narrative was being sold and you didn't speak up, you pieces of shit. I'm in Hood River being fucking victimized by the goddamn pigs here. It's been 6 goddamn years since this hell fucking started. Make the calls with me. I don't fucking believe you. Recordings or it didn't happen. Screenshots or it didn't fucking happen. I recorded evidence that you claimed it happened. You see what I did when you guys wanted to continue to claim to me that you and your lives and your families were being fucking threatened? You see how it affected me? I was trying to get help. I was trying to help find Natalie's killer and to fucking clear my name. But instead, I have to try to protect you fucking idiots. Because you all want me to fix it. Because people are threatening to kill your fucking families. I fucking tried, but you didn't fucking back me up, did you? I had to fucking record you a year after the fucking incidents. After I'd already been railroaded in fucking court. After I'd been assaulted and fucking threatened repeatedly. But you don't fucking care, you never fucking did. You forced me to show that I went to you for help on the fucking internet. You forced me to do that. You say, oh, well, I didn't hold a gun to your head. Yes, you fucking did. These people were threatening to kill me and my fucking loved ones. I told you. And you fucking blew me off because you didn't want your name associated. Well, too late, bitch. You were already fucking involved. I wasn't asking you to fucking lie for me. I wasn't asking you to omit information. You get to see that with Ed Simmons for fucking 6 goddamn years I've been trying to get his help. Just admit that I was planning on going to see him on that trip in Virginia. That it did not happen. That shows that it wasn't just about fucking Natalie. That situation with Jamie. Did Jamie pay me to drive up there and fucking rescue her and the boy? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. That was my money. I had to earn that money. That was money so that I could go and see my friends, not just Natalie and Alicia in Virginia. So I could go see Brett Roloff in North Carolina, and I proved that. So I could go see Amanda DeMette, and I proved that. So that I could go see Sage, and I proved that. So I could go see Ed Simmons, and I proved that. And I was treated like I made these people up, like these were fake profiles that I had fucking created, because I'm some sort of fucking schizophrenic who talks to himself on fucking Facebook. I sit there and have conversations with my hundreds and hundreds of fucking fake profiles on Facebook. Are you out of your fucking mind? All I wanted to do was go hang out with my fucking friends and be left the fuck alone. Now I gotta try to turn in Hood River to Hood River fucking Police Department. Are you fucking kidding me? What happens when I try? They fucking threaten me. They tell me that they get to speak first, and then they fucking threaten me. And then they say it's my turn to speak. And all three of them fucking talk over me and fucking threaten me some more and fucking intimidate me. Go out of their way to make sure that I am not fucking heard. I literally had to go stand in the middle of the fucking road and scream at the top of my lungs about Natalie Bollinger and the fucked up situation and about how the fucking cops were treating me here, and I needed protection from the fucking cops so I could turn them in. And what happens? People call the fucking cops to come fucking threaten and harass me again. And you tell me I just gotta let it go. I just need to move on. Where am I supposed to fucking move on to? This situation with Hood River Police Department and Sheriff's Department started on their account. They started harassing me at the Starbucks over bullshit. There was a goddamn lie. Then they wanted to harass me again over some guy that obviously isn't me down by the Astro gas station. Then, because I'm nice to that guy, I met him because I was nice to that guy. These people want to pretend like we're buddy-buddy, we're best friends. We're doing drugs in my vehicle. There's no room in my fucking vehicle for another human being. There's no fucking room. There is no room. But yeah, these people in Hood River, they're nice. They're nice, huh? No, they're fucking fake. And of course, I got all these people trying to push me to move to this place and push me to move to that place. Fucking pass the buck and irk their fucking duties. Not fucking okay. I have literally thousands of pieces of evidence Meg Missigatis is in control of. By her own admission, she never bothered to look. She said that I was needed and required to put it all together. Bitch, that is not fucking true. You can look in those. You can see that there are threats against my life and fucking harassment. But did you? No, you don't fucking care. You don't care, Meg. Do not call yourself an autism advocate. You did the opposite. You made things worse for all of us. And then you don't want to be fucking chastised. You want to chastise me because you were fucking wrong and I fucking spoke up about it. You want to chastise me because after you treated me like I was mentally fucking retarded for 6 goddamn months, and then, of course, you find out I'm telling the fucking truth after 6 fucking months of arguing with me. How many people fucking threatened my life and assaulted me in that time in Chapel, Nebraska? Huh? Were you aware of those things? Yes. Yes, you were. And our messages prove it. That's right. Your absolute need to win in typing, but you didn't do it on Facebook, so you can't destroy the evidence. It's on my phone, Meg. It's on my phone. It's in the actual text messages on my phone. So, you fucked up big. You chose to victimize a victim because you didn't want to admit that you fucked up. You didn't want to admit that you not being clear with Dual County Sheriff's Department or any of these other agencies, that you not being clear about your duties with them, documenting it, and then speaking out when it was violated. No, you are fine with it. You are fine with that because you're not the one facing the fucking consequences. You're not the one being victimized. You're not the one whose friends were shot in the fucking head, you stupid cunt. Hello.